Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Well, hello everyone. I'm Kadek Nia Ivana Ayu and you can call me Ivana. So in this great opportunity, I would like to present the topic which is really interesting. What is that? Yeah, handling check-in. So in this video, there will be two subtopics that will be presented by myself. Well, the subtopics are the first, the procedure of handling check-in VIP guest, and the second one is reservation report. So these two things are common to be handled by the receptionist, and I guess you all already know about what is the receptionist, so I will not discuss about that anymore. Okay, without any further ado, let's move on to the first subtopic, that is procedure of handling check-in VIP guests. Okay, first thing first, we should know what is VIP guest. Well, VIP stands for very important person. So, in the term of hospitality, who is considered as VIP guest? Yeah, you have seen it on the slide, the example of VIP guest, such as the head of state like a president or a vice president, ministers, MPR, DPR in Indonesia, and the other important persons. Also, the head of a company or the owner of the hotel also considered as a VIP guest. VIP guest is considered as important guest to all the hotel staff. After knowing those kind of persons, of course, there will be a really special orders that should be given by the hotel staffs. Handling check-in for VIP guests is a bit different. It will be slightly different with handling an ordinary guest. Check-in will be done as soon as possible. So if the VIP guest had done the reservation before, therefore the receptionist should provide the registration form. So the data can be obtained directly while the reservation is being conducted, or usually the head of a government send their adjutant or aide to do a reservation, so that the VIP guest only has to sign the reservation on the counter front desk. Or the registration also can be done directly at the guest room. So whenever the guest arrives to the hotel, and then the hotel staff can go to the guest room to do registration without waiting on the counter front desk. Okay, like what I said before, there are 16 steps that becomes a procedure in handling check-in for the VIP guest. So what are those? Okay, let's talk about that one by one. Let's start from the number one. So as you can see on the slide, okay, guest card and key card are ready before guests arrive. So the guest card here is such as an identity of the VIP guest, and also the key card, yeah, is like a key. Okay, lots of nowadays hotel or modern hotel already uses this kind of key to unlock the door's room and also activate the electricity. Okay, number two, match the guest name with the data on the reservation. So this steps is purposed to make sure that that is the person who did the reservation. It also can avoid the criminal action such as deception. Okay, so deception is penipuan in Indonesia, so it can be happened where somebody is pretending to be somebody they are not, and they are pretending to be a hotel guest. Okay, something like that. And number four, registration is done in the room, and identity card, passport, or KTP, and there is a guarantee of a protocol. Okay, like what I said before, that registration can be done at the guest room already or directly. And then number five, breakfast coupons and the other coupons have been put together in the guest card, then the GRO or the guest relation officer is asked to escort the VIP guest to the room. GRO gives the guest card then stating the room number. Well, just for additional information, GRO is standing for Guest Relation Officer. So this is a part of a receptionist who is responsible to guest convenience. So a GRO has a job description to give information, to give all information that is required or that's needed by the guest. Okay, the steps of number 6. Say good dress and magic words. I think it is a must to say this kind of words as our respect to the guest. Not only VIP guests but also ordinary guests. So, number 7. If the GRO or a guest relation officer takes you to the room, then GRO will show you how to open the door and let guests enter first. And 8. The bellboy and deliver goods and open the door to the guest. It's already clear. And 9. After the door is opened, a GRO put a key on the power panel. Okay, this power panel, which allows all electric power to be opened, can turn on to the function everything from lights, television, alarm clock, radio, air conditioner, and also the other electronic devices. Step number 10 is bellboy arranges the items in the luggage rack neatly. Okay, the step of number 11. GRO describes all the use of some equipment that is available in the room, as well as the facilities that are available in the room. And number 12, give guests the opportunity to ask questions that are not clear and offer guests if there is anything else that GRO and bellboy need to do. And the 13, okay, GRO return to a GRO deck and fill in the information that the guest has checked in. And number 14, the bellboy returns to the concierge counter and fills in the errand card after finishing handing it over to the bell captain as a report that the check-in task has been carried out. Number 15, the receptionist ensures that the room status has changed from vacant clean to occupied. So prepares all the bills, provides information about special requests or special message for the guests to the relevant department. For example, a message or letter is delivered to the concierge, asks for additional mineral water delivered to the housekeeping, guests do not want to turn down, notify the HK, guests ask for restaurant menus, and then forwarded to F&B, command leave a message at checkout time, and then a message are delivered to the concierge. Guests are for wake up, call, and fold up with operators, and so on. And the last step is, in a computer system hotel, continue to fill the rack slip if necessary, balance the room again. Okay, that's all step by step to do check-in for VIP guests. Now, let us move to the second subtopics. That is also the last topic for today's video. Okay, reservation report. So the report that usually made by the reception in each hotel generally are the same. So this reservation report will become a reference or source to FOM to make a further planning and decision which is related to maximize an income or the earning of the total rooms that the hotel owns. So what kind of report is that? So this report consists of the recapitulation of the room sales. So this report is usually made by the night reception, and then the report will be given to the night auditor to be rechecked whether it is suitable already with the daily note at that day. So the report is made in the form of a report on room occupancy rates or room sales recapitulations. So this report is useful to see the percentage of room occupancy and the income that are gotten by the formula as follows. The first formula is to count the percentage of occupancy rate which sold by one guest. And the formula is the total room sold or payable is divided with a total room available, and then it will be times 100%. So for instance, let's say that you have a hotel that has 100 rooms total, and then if you want to see the percentage of occupancy rate which sold by one guest, let's say the total rooms sold available is about 25 rooms, and therefore the rest of the available room is 75 rooms. Okay. Now let's count with the formula. The total room sold is 25 divided to 75 times 100%. So the result will be 0.3%. So that is the percentage of the occupancy rate which sold by a guest. Okay, and number second is the percentage of occupancy rate which sold by two guests. You can see on the slides. So the formula, the total guests, dikurang total room sold, and then divided with total room sold times 100%. Okay, the rest of the formula, that is two formulas to count the average of income for each room and also the average of income for each guest. You can see on the slide, it's already clear. Okay, well, I think that's all about the second subtopic, that is about a reservation report. Okay, I think this is the end of my presentation. I hope you can learn a lot from my explanation. I do apologize if there is any mistakes in explaining these topics. Maybe you are not satisfying with the explanation, or because the lack of information, or yeah. You can ask me later on. You can ask me later on discussion session on e-learning Pendiksa. So thank you very much for your